you along with me as I start to decorate our home for fall. We are going to mostly focus on the kitchen today. I've done a lot of decorating in here and I'm loving the way it's turning out. Without further ado, let's jump into all the fall decorating. Hi everyone, if you're new here, my name is Maria and this is my channel. It is Gathered Home and it is certainly a place where I hope that you come to gather often. I'm thrilled to have you here with me today as I start to decorate our home for fall. It is my favorite season to decorate for, and I cannot wait every year to start the wheels turning and get into my fall bins and start to get everything out. As I usually do today, I'm starting in the kitchen, and I definitely have sections in my kitchen where I have zones, I should say, where I know that I'm going to be putting little vignettes and different types of things and swapping out spring and summer wreaths for more fall toned wreaths. If you've seen any of my past decorating videos or even just seeing in this video today, you'll definitely see I have some sort of method to my madness. It doesn't always execute, but I do kind of go in with a game plan when I start. Now here I'm showing you a little bit of a fail. This was a beautiful lamp. I like to think it's antique that I found at Goodwill. And I cut the cord as I do with all my lamps because I plan on using a rechargeable light bulb. But I was hoping to be able to put it here. But as you can see, once I get a lampshade on it with a light bulb, it's just going to be too tall. So we're going to move that to a different area of probably the family room. I think it's going to wind up living in. But for now, I normally stick with a candle over here in this corner on top of my little black stool. And I'm just showing you here some of the pieces that I have from years past. I've accumulated so many decorations. I actually did really good in kind of dwindling down the things I have and getting rid of things I no longer love. So I'm in the process of doing that as I am decorating here for fall. A lot of what you see in my kitchen and throughout my home are thrifted finds. Some just got washed up and used, and others I've revamped. And this little basket I found with the crochet doily that came with it. I was ecstatic when I saw that. So I'm sticking in some faux leaves as well as a pumpkin. And I have a bunch of these leaves and pumpkins from the Dollar Tree from crafts from the past. And I am sticking a toothpick. It's super easy to do with these foam pumpkins and turn them into a little mini pick. So I'm sticking that into that basket. And I put those leaves up there above my little kitchen wicker platter decoration that you see there, but I do wind up taking those leaves down. I wasn't loving them there, but this is another thrifted basket that I sprayed in that nutmeg Pottery Barn color, and we're going to fill that in a later video. I do wind up getting some beautiful pears from Hobby Lobby to put those in, but you'll see those in a future decorating video because there's going to be so many more to come. I love decorating. I love decorating, period, but seasonal decorating is definitely on the top of my priority list when it comes to decorating my home. I absolutely love it. There is never, if you're somebody who bigger is better, then you've come to the right place. I love just filling my home with the season, and I love when people walk in and they just can feel it and they can feel the cozy and the warm and the fall. It is my favorite time. So this is definitely a therapy for me, just decorating our home and making it a cozy and just warm and inviting place to be. I love it. Something you'll also take notice, I'm sure, in my videos is that I do a ton of jumping around. I like to decorate and then redecorate and undecorate and redecorate again. So there might be a spot where I just put one thing up because I haven't quite found what I want to use there yet, or there might be something I'd like to go out and buy new to add to a place in that I'm decorating. So I'm definitely bouncing around, and that's no exception today in the kitchen. I'm here on our kitchen table now, and something I also do when I decorate is I always clean before I put anything out. I cannot put anything out when I have crumbs on the table or stuff on the counter. Now, obviously, that's not always picture perfect. There are times when I'm in a rush or whatever the case may be, so it doesn't always happen. But when I am taking the time to decorate, I do like to give my base of whatever I'm adding things to a good cleaning. This is a table runner that I've gotten from Hobby Lobby last year. They do still have it this year, and I'm maybe kicking myself for not buying a new one. I put this in the washing machine the end of last season, and as you can see, it curled up. It is not washing machine safe. You're not supposed to put it in the washing machine, but I apparently am a rule breaker. I'm not in real life, but if this is going to be me breaking the rules, I'm putting this in the washing machine, and this is what I get for it. It all curled up. I was trying to iron it a little bit with my craft iron, but I also thought to myself, I'm putting so many things on top of it that it's fine and it will layer and flatten itself out over time. But honestly, we live here. My kids eat at this table nonstop. We color at this table. We do a lot at this table. So I'm not quick to go and buy a new table runner. It's fine. I'm showing you these olive stems that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. They are my favorite. I absolutely love an olive tree, and I use them in the house. So I just wanted to show you those, but I'm sticking those away for now and just adding some Hobby Lobby plates as well as some florals that I had from last year. I'm really trying to use what I have. I do take another trip to Hobby Lobby that I'm going to share with you probably in my next video, because a lot of what I purchased from there I've used to decorate our new mantle in our family room. So I did buy a little bit of new things, but come on, I'm very resourceful. I make my own decor. So every now and then a girl's got to get her Hobby Lobby fix. And yesterday was the first day of school for the kids. And that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and walk around in silence with my cup of coffee and their nice, relaxing, soothing music playing. That's what I wanted to do, and I may have gotten a couple of things, but that's okay. I can treat myself every now and then, and that is certainly what I did. So as I'm getting the table put together here, I'm just wiping down all the chairs. I'm going to give the carpet a good clean. I'm going to clean under the table. So I'm hoping this video not only gives you some fall decorating motivation and inspiration, but it also gives you some cleaning inspiration as well, because for me, that goes hand in hand. Seasonal decorating means we're taking everything out, we're dusting, we're vacuuming, we're giving a little bit more of a deep clean than kind of the normal everyday. So when you see a decorating video on my channel, more than likely there will be some sort of cleaning in it as well. Now we're moving on to the working part of the kitchen. This is the area where I do the majority of my cooking and dishwashing and that sort of thing. So this area here in the corner are all things that I use on a daily basis. All my wooden spoons and my whisks and my flour and my sugar, my salt and pepper, my olive oil usually lives on here. We've had 2 casualties. My pepper mill broke. It was the same one from Target that the salt is. That one completely broke on its own. So I'd like to get a new one of those. And then I broke our olive oil container. So those 2 things are missing. I need to pick them up next time I get to Target. But this is a copper pitcher that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. I don't know that they have it this year. I can't remember seeing it. I'm sure they do, but I did get that from Hobby Lobby as well. I'm pretty sure the florals came from there as well. But I love this combination of the creamy white with the copper toned picture. And I am just putting everything back pretty much exactly the way it was. I've been doing a good job, at least I think I've been doing a good job of really decorating for year round and then adding seasonal touches in. I used to decorate only seasonally, or not only, the majority seasonally. And then when I would go to take it down, especially after Christmas, we all know that post-holiday takedown where you feel like you're basically moving because your house is echoing because there's no decor left because it's all put away in bins. So I don't like that feeling during any season or at the end of any season. So I've been really trying to fill our home with things that I love or I know the kids will love, or will just add light or warmth or just a touch of something that I really enjoy having, but not necessarily having it be a seasonal decoration. And I'm loving it because even this area here where I have that lamp, which I love, and my tea kettle, and even over here, this pot I absolutely love. I like being able to leave things out. Of course, there are things that I put away when it comes to decorating, but I really enjoy adding things in on kind of layering on top of things I already have in our home. Just makes it that much more cozier and warm when you're taking everything down for that season. I'm moving on now to this area to the left of the stove is normally where I keep my KitchenAid, but I've decided to not put it out just quite yet. So I kept my pot there with my ivy. I really love that ivy plant. It's doing so well. And I'm putting one of my favorite fall signs here right on the stove, or right by the stove, and adding in this cutting board, which was a lot of what I have is from Hobby Lobby, guys. I feel like I keep repeating myself, but it is. So I'm putting this here. This was from last year. I thought it would look pretty layered behind my pot. And I'm keeping my rattan kind of platters too because I like that look for fall. I think it just adds in the warmth. Leaving my ivy plant because I absolutely love it and it's doing so well. And this is a Walmart pumpkin I had picked up last year, and I'm tucking it here as well. And I kind of love it with my ivy plant. It makes me think it's like a pumpkin in a pumpkin patch with its ivy hanging off or its vine. But I'm headed to the sink, gonna clean that up. I always keep my dish soap and hand soap, room spray, that sort of thing on my wooden pedestal here. I like to keep my seasonal Myers. I'm one of those girls who likes my Myers soap. I don't have the entire collection yet. This was stuff I had left over from last year. So I'm just tucking it in for now until I go ahead and get to Target. I haven't been there in a hot minute, so I definitely need to go on a Target trip. But I put that there. This is one of my good old Christmas tree shop decorations. I miss my Christmas tree shop. It's a little bit busted. I got to give it a little hot glue, but it'll be good as new once I do that. My paper towel holder here, and I have this area all set up and ready to go for fall. Over my microwave, I like to add some sort of wreath. I usually put a handmade sign in this area, but I decided for now to go ahead with my wreath. I may change it out. As you can see, I've added fall garland. I did this a while ago, put the fall garland up there, swapped out my corner wreath, and I'm gonna add these wicker pumpkins to my shelf here that I have above the window, just for now until I decide to either add or swap it out for something else. Now this area is the opposite side of our kitchen. It houses this desk that's meant to be area in our kitchen. As well to the left of that is where I like to keep our coffee pot and do kind of a coffee bar situation. Now we have things going on this side. I would love to redo my coffee bar area, and I'm thinking about incorporating it into this desk area because we really don't use this desk area. But then on the other hand, I'm like, why am I going to do that? I have a desk area. It winds up kind of being a catch-all for everything, but basically, I gave it a good cleaning, and we're going to get back to that at a later date. I'm putting some of my baking tools that I normally keep in the KitchenAid this time of year when I take it out and put it on the counter. For now, I stuck it into that little adorable pot. I'm going to add in a few hand towels that I had from last year. I believe I bought them from TJ Maxx, and I'm putting one on my ladder here to disguise the outlet as well as the lamp wire. This is a beautiful pumpkin pedestal that I found at TJ Maxx very recently, but I've seen them at Home Goods as well, so you're certain to find one if you're looking for it. It was $19.99. I plan on filling it up with lots of yummy fall treats that I'm going to be baking up here in this kitchen. This is just the beginning. There is so much more decorating I'm doing throughout the house as well as the kitchen, but I'm going to give you a little look-see of some things we've done for now, and then we're going to bake some yummy chocolate chip cookies. So make sure you stay till the end. They are so, so good. Thank you so much for hanging with me today and starting my fall decorating with me. I'm going to show you these chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to definitely leave you the recipe below because they are so easy, and they're super easy to quadruple the recipe because you're going to want to make lots of this dough. Thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to decorate with you in the next one.